What if you work out full throttle every day, but you still can't get your bicep as full and as big as you want? Now there's a solution, and we're going to talk about it. So, Alfredo, can I get my bicep bigger? What you've invented some techniques. Tell us about this.
Without working out.
Do it without working out. No.
Yeah.
Well, we just published 3 articles this January in the PRS about that. The idea is to do intramuscular fat grafting in selected muscles. We started in 2012. We started with 2 articles about pecs and deltoids, but we started to migrate into another muscles in the anatomy, specifically in the arms, the biceps, the triceps, deltoids.
Why'd you do that?
Because the idea was to not only to take out the fat, but also increasing the
So
muscularization
to
by
refine
doing
the body
adding.
sculpting, right?
Yes, so it refines, but also what we saw is actually a good effect in the muscle itself. So what we started to see is that these patients that had this intramuscular fat grafting, they have easier growth when they are starting to do workout again.
Yeah.
So we still need to find out exactly how that happens. But what we assume is that some of these adult stem cells that are still in the fat, they actually make the muscle to have like literally
so
a
you can take Bill,
rejuvenation.
who's pretty lean, and so he can make him even.
Yeah, he can make
Really?
it look bigger.
Wow.
So Alfredo, what have you found, at least for both doctors and patients? Like, what do you think the best area to start is with this? What muscles seem to work the best with these techniques and
The safest.
and
Yeah,
safest?
safest,
What's your research
It's
show?
quite an interesting question because we started with the pecs and the deltoids because they're easy access. They have a vascularization that is very, very steady, and you can avoid it very easily. So those 2 we begin with, but there is still the number 1 and 2 in terms of safety
And
versus quality.
This is in males.
Is in male, and usually we started with those 2 because these are the ones that actually increase the V shape, from both frontal and laterally.
Okay.
So the idea is that increasing those 2 alone is going to make the body to look more masculine. But on the other side, what we saw is that increasing the other muscles can actually help, but is not as efficient as these 2. So it has the best of both worlds. It can be done for patients, for doctors that are just starting, but at the same time have the most reliable results as well. And what we are trying to develop is specifically with Dr. Del Vecchio and our team, with Dr. Pasmino and others, is to make it safe and reliable, also to teach it,
Right.
to make it, to make an ultrasonic guidance, to make literally ultrasonic
But
mapping
that-
of the blood vessels and so on.
That makes sense. I mean, you're going to start using ultrasound with this area because it's deeper
Yeah.
and it's obviously safe,
Yeah.
and you want to make sure you don't put too much volume in.
Yeah.
That's, it's
Yeah, I mean,
exciting, Bill.
Rob, this is like cutting edge stuff, right? I
Right.
mean, it's just
Oh,
this is not things that this is on the horizon of innovation in plastic surgery
You've
and body
got cutting,
contouring.
bleeding edge technology,
Yeah.
obviously, that needs to be taught correctly. The
Exactly.
board certified plastic surgeons, so they are safe, they get good outcomes. Start in these safe areas. I think that's very wise, Alfredo. I mean, listen to what he says. He is a world expert, like Dr. Adams said, and you need to listen to world experts, because if you want to be the best, you have to train with the best.
Yes, no doubt.
Thank
Well, if you like this, it's great stuff. Check out this body contouring video on the Plastic Surgery channel.